Hello, I forgot to do a Discord message. Good Lord. Hi, baby. What's up, y'all? What's up, you motherfucker? What's good? Big homies, dude. What's good? What a ding dong, dude. Tell it up. What's good, baby? You bought, bitch. I've been cleaning my bathroom with a shit on chemicals. Genuinely might die from the fumes. I can't. Okay, I don't know what you just tried to say, BCB. I'm gonna say this again. I've been cleaning my bathroom with a shit on chemicals. Like, oh yeah, chemicals get shit on. Like, I don't know what you're saying. Hey, Mel. Can we put on the Knicks game? Thank you. It should just be MSG. Wait, Sid. Hey, hey. Can I see it? Okay. Anyways, I put it in Discord, but shout out to Kev for the 59-month Prime resub today, randomly during the day without even us being live. Shout out. No, fuck you, Tyler Up. A shit ton of chemicals. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. A lot of chemicals. Yeah, baby, I see you. What? It says peacock? Oi. Well, I guess it's peacock then. GG's. Why do I gotta remind you? Damn. We need, no. We don't need more tissues, Bubba. We're good. We don't need more tissues. Please do, Tyler Dub. Give me your peacock, bud. Okay, you can have one more tissue. There you go, baby. Okay, go bring it to Mama. Show her how you blow your nose. Good job, buddy. That too, BCB. I'll take it. Shit. You can have all of them. Mitchell, listen, I would say yes, but there's a full box of tissues here because it's allergy season, and I don't need him taking out every single one of them. You know what I'm saying? That's called a waste, Mitchell. That's wasting paper goods, okay? We don't need that. That's wasteful for the environment, you know? He also doesn't need to, like, eat them. What's up, Mitchell? Why is that not there? Oh, that's gonna rip, baby. That's gonna rip. Thank you. Okay, go bring that to Mama. I'm trying to fill this out at the same time, and it's just not working out, dude. Like, what the hell is that? What the hell is this? Hold on. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to fill something out on this. Winnie is just vibing, dude. I'm sorry, chat. I'm being a really big piece of shit. Thank you, baby. I thought he was gonna turn around and go crazy, like, and be mad at me for taking this, but he did not. Absolute ding dong. You got a haircut? Dude, I did. Last Monday, I think. GG's, bud. Yes. What's good, dude? Oh, Gaz, what's good, Bubba? How we doing? King, when he creates anything with his mind, he'll make more. True. I really wish he could, dude. That would be dope. Why is this being stupid? Hold on, chat. I was working on something right before this. It's just not working well. I'm trying to figure this out so I can, because if I don't, I'm gonna be locked in on this and it's gonna be driving me nuts. No, dude, it's fine, dude. Like, I appreciate the comment or the compliment, dude. And if it still looks good after like a week, that's also a good sign. 60 stream streak from the tooth though. Okay, because I'm filling something out really quick and it's just been driving me nuts. I've been trying to do it all day. So I'm just doing this quick and just calling it good, dude. This is so silly. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Maybe. Maybe. Hang on, chat. And then I'm so locked in, I promise. This is just, I'm sorry. I literally have had 0 time to do this, and I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna buckle through this. Buckling through it, buckling through it. Chat. Okay, wait. Oh my god, dude. Okay, let me catch up, and then I'm gonna just finish this last page of something. BCB with the 3-stream streak, dog. Let's fucking go, dude. I'm so full. I just ate hella chicken. Guys, when we say hella chicken, how much is hella chicken? Yes. Like a breast or like 4 breasts, dude? Fattiest fuckiest. Damn. Dad, I was too paranoid making the pesto on my dinner. I over-seasoned it and ruined my experience. You over-seasoned... Okay, A, I've never heard of anybody saying you over-seasoned something. A. B, you over-seasoned what? The pesto sauce itself? Okay, we're doing it. We're flying through. Flying through. Okay, Mel, I submitted that. I'm sending it to you. Hold on. Okay, done, chat. Let's fucking go. Beaks over here playing level 286 of Candy Crush. No, dude, I had to fill out a form. I'm sorry. Anyways, but BCB with a 3-stream streak and Tooth the 60-stream streak. I love that. I love that, dude. We love chicken titties. I do too. Did he say how much he did? 5 giant chicken tendies from Roy Rogers. Bro, okay, we've talked about this, but I don't remember what it looked like. Hold on. Roy Rogers restaurants. It's a purple link since we've obviously looked at it. Okay, menu. Okay, do you know what? I will say this. At first sight of the burger, seeing that one type of bun that's almost like a Kaiser roll makes me very excited. I don't know what kind of bun it is. It is a Kaiser. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Bro, I usually consume at least 2 Kaiser rolls while I am on the East Coast. Usually. Last time with Mel, didn't consume any. Normally, normal New York trip, there's at least 2 Kaiser rolls consumed. I can't believe they got burgers on Kaiser rolls, bro. I'm actually like kind of freaking out. That's fucking crazy. Okay, so the chicken tendies do look very good. Dude, the Southwest grilled chicken sandwich also looks pretty good. Minus the bacon. I don't like bacon. You guys know that. But I mean, this is a dope looking menu. I'd fuck it up. I'd fuck it up. For sure. That looks pretty good, dude. I'm gonna have to try it, Gas. I'm gonna have to try that. Roy was good, but the price and quality was depressing. No, I'm just saying, though, if you're putting a burger on a Kaiser roll, I'm gonna eat it. Like, what the fuck, dude? That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Like, dude, that looks amazing. Had my experience ruined a few years ago. I refused to have Roy. Ted, it could have been the location. It could have been a lot of stuff, dude. Like, you don't know. Hey, Mel, when you go upstairs, can you bring the hats back? Anyways, so chat, tonight, I think we're gonna jump back into Crimson. I was gonna do Taco Tuesday, but my meat didn't defrost in time, so it was Roy's today, tacos tomorrow. Hell yeah, guys, just throw that shit in the fridge. It'll be fine by tomorrow night, dude. Not mean. Dude, my allergies and shit are just eating me alive, bud. Eating me alive. Straight up eating me alive, dude. Gas confirmed a grower, not a shower. Yo, here's the deal. I've heard that people who like the dongs, okay, that could be anybody, sometimes prefer a grower because it's more exciting. So, you know, what if he is? Is Taco Tuesday actually a thing at US schools? Like, I remember watching Simpsons, they had Taco Tuesdays and shit. I mean, it just depends, BCB. If you've got a really cool lunch lady at school, like back in the day, it could. You know what I'm saying? You actually definitely could. If they were cool and wanted some themes and all that stuff, then yeah, dude, like, you definitely could. But Taco Tuesday has just become a thing, and it's just a reason to have tacos on a Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? That BCB, that's very fair. It's a very good thing. Now we had super nachos, but that were great. That was only once a week. Super nachos, bro. We had beef nachos, and it was basically like cream cheese with Hormel's chili mixed together for a dip with nacho chip, with, like, you know, Tostitos chips. It was like a lunch lady made chili and she mixed it with cream cheese. And that shit was beef nacho dip. That shit was bomb, dude. That shit was delish. We had a Taco Bell in my high school. Dude, that's fucking crazy. Especially for you, when that was probably when Taco Bell came out. Got him. No, I'm just kidding. They were they were testing the market at two school because they didn't know if Taco Bell was going to be as big as it was one day, dude. They weren't even released yet. They were like, yo, we're going to try this Taco Bell thing at the school and see if it's worth to make into a retail establishment. Ours is literally just nachos with ground beef. And if we asked nice enough, they'd give us more beef. Dude, no, you just got to say, I want a second lunch. You know what I'm saying? We used to have all the good shit at school, like pizza and chips and fries, and Jamie Oliver made everything healthy, and I hate him. Well, apparently everybody gets mad at Michelle Obama because she made it healthy, but at the same time, if you go into a school right now, it's still not that healthy. So, like, I don't know what happened. What? Throw it up the stairs. Babe, if he wants to climb, he can. I'm sorry. Come here, baby. Okay, so when he's finally to the point, he's doing the... So, like, Mel just went upstairs to bring a poopy diaper up. Because we hate just leaving it. If we change a poopy diaper down here, you don't want it to smell. So we just run it upstairs to his bin, you know? His diaper pail. So she closes the door on him, you know, because she doesn't want him coming up the stairs alone. And he literally didn't even cry. He just goes... Ah, and then just falls down and goes straight down on his face, like he's like so depressed, so emotional. So he starts doing that now. If he doesn't get his, it's like, oh my god, dude, give me a break, bro. We used to always leave lunch period and just go to Taco Bell, dude. In high school, so like junior and senior year, I had 4th hour release. So what that means is that, like, you didn't have a 4th hour, which 4th hour was lunch hour. Okay, so like, you didn't have a class then either, so you had like an hour and a half of basically lunch and nothing. So I would just drive home. My mom would cook me and my buddies some food while we played NCAA basketball 09 or Rainbow Six Vegas, and then we'd go back to school an hour and a half later, full tummies. It was great times. Some of the best times ever during high school were bringing the homies back to the crib. Mom would make us food, like make us lunch, and we would just game out and then go back to school. But it was always NCAA basketball 09, or it was Rainbow Six Vegas every time. BCB, private schools have uniforms. Public schools do not, and they shouldn't, because that's fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? The funny thing is, we would also leave school to go to an actual Taco Bell. Okay, but if you had it in the school tooth, I would definitely just do that. Yeah, see, like Ted, it was a good thing. Obviously did not work for you according to your name. Okay? Yeah, it's private Catholic schools have uniforms. For sure. Ketchup used to be a vegetable. Okay. Your mom seems like the goat, I can't lie. Hey, she might be psychotic, but I love her to death. Yeah. Yeah, she was great. I mean, she's still great, but like, you know, like back then, hooking us up in high school, like she was great, you know. Yeah, it's crazy, dude. I wanted out of school. Plus, real Taco Bell was better. That's fair. We had to do polos and khakis in high school. No, we didn't have to do shit. High school is where I reached my 11 and a half. Was like 11th grade. I reached my 11 and a half foot size. So I started collecting sneakers in 11th grade, 12th grade. And so I was always stunned all the fucking time, dude. Yes! Kids get bullied for what they wear, though. At least everyone has the same stuff at British schools. They don't get, I mean, if you get bullied for what you wear, that's crazy. Like, people would be like, wow, what are you doing? And I'd be like, I don't give a fuck. Like, what? You know? Yeah, a vegetable with 1,000,000 pounds of sugar, tooth. That's what I'm saying, BCB. Like, I don't know what. Yeah, no, fuck all that, dude. We also used to be able to smoke on airplanes, okay? So, I mean, like, let's be honest. Let's not talk about the old days, all right? Like, that's just stupid. Mel, the game's on, by the way. Well, you just had it. Kids definitely get bullied for what they wear. I dealt with it back in the day, and they definitely do now still. That's unfortunate. I guess I never let it get to me because I knew that I was like always like well dressed, or they were just probably like, wow, this guy, you know, they just didn't realize it. But I was fucking stunned. I was stunned on these hoes. You know what I'm saying? God, that is the dumbest Rockets court I've ever seen in my life, dude. I wish Savvy was in here so I could talk trash. I haven't seen Tyler Dubb in a hot second. Girls all dressing like whores at school is way inappropriate. Dude, honestly, when you're that young and you get to see like free cleavage, dude, it was great. Like, I don't know what your problem is. You know what I'm saying? I was cool with it. I mean, like, if I was wearing something that presented my bulge, I wouldn't care if people are looking at it. You know, I'd be like, all right, here you go. You know what I'm saying? I was gonna say they still definitely can. Dudes as well. I started high school when yoga pants were getting big, so the girls wore those under their kilts. Kilt? Did you just say fucking kilts, Ted? Where'd you go to school at? Scotland? Did he just miss a free throw already? Bro, I'm gonna freak. Kilts? Bro's wearing kilts. We also have record numbers of teachers fucking students. That, okay, dude, this is where it goes back to the age-long argument. It is not a, someone wearing something it's not an invitation, okay? Someone wearing something slutty is not an invitation or consent, okay? So, like, that's, the whole teachers fucking students, that is the issue of the child being whatever, and the adult being disgusting and pedophilic. That is not anything to do with wearing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Catholic school in Massachusetts. So y'all wear kilts? What is that, Mel? What is that on the screen? Weird. I always see the hot teachers now, but when I was in high school, it was the Gremlins. Dude, true, bruh. Gym teacher from fucking, you know, Huxtable or whatever. The gym teacher from fucking, what do you call it? Huh? Oh, you're usually trying to talk to us in here. Sorry. What's the one movie that starts with an M? That gym teacher. Matilda, thank you, Gaz. BCB, again, you're hearing select schools in big cities that are in bad areas. I've never had a metal detector in a school before. Never had a metal detector in a school before, brother. Also, police assigned to schools is fucking insane. Yeah, that is dumb, but they're basically just like mall cops, BCB, where they're just kind of like washed cops, you know? That's basically what they are. They're assigned there just to walk around and make sure people don't get into fights and shit. Like, it'd be like somebody patrolling the hallways in an English school so that you guys don't keep knifing each other all over the place. Yes! You know what I'm saying? Maybe it's a Northeast thing. Every co-ed Catholic school has girls wear kilts or khakis. Kilts, bruh? We're fucking wearing kilts? No one patrols the hallways in British schools. No one cares. Well, that's also a problem, too, because y'all could just be knifing each other all over the place. You know what I'm saying? That's all I hear about. Y'all just be knifing everywhere. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Da 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 da. Ah. Da 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 da. They're skirts. Boys wear some type of pants. The girls wear plaid shirts. They're not kilts. Well, I'm just going by what Ted's saying. Now, it also helps her kid was in my grade and she knew me from sports. The SRO we had growing up retired this year. I miss her. Wait, what are SROs? Sorry, what are we talking about? We used to do rugby and PE in the winter. I hated it. Dude, I would love to do some rugby. That'd be fucking nuts. Nah, I probably wouldn't like that at all. Yo, Lexi, what's up, dog? Let's ask Lexi, dude. Lexi, couple questions here because BCB just, you know, looks at one weird part of a big city and thinks that he knows all of America, which is literally like 5 times the size of Europe. Okay, here we go. Lexi, let's hit this. Let's hit the questions here. A, do you have metal detectors at your school? B, are you public or private? So do you, AKA, do you have dress codes? C, do you have children fucking all of the do you have students fucking all the teachers? D, what else were we talking about? Oh, do you have cops in the school? I think everybody has like some sort of washed up cop in the school. That's usually a thing. It's like the mall cops. That's a thing. Metal detectors are not normally a thing unless you're in a big city or something. Dude, for real, Jessica D, welcome to my life, bro. What's good? What's good, dude? Like, for real. Jessica D, we're talking about how BCB has no idea what he's talking about. What's up, dog? What are you doing? Why did you take the whole rug, dude? Why are you taking the whole rug, dog? What are you doing with the rug, dude? Well, that's insane behavior. Like, bro gave me the hat. Bro gave me Mel's hat and took the rug, dude. All right. Now I need Lexi's answers to all this because she's a teacher. BCB thinks all of our schools are inner city schools in the hood. I mean, like, basically he thinks that we all go to schools that have like 1,000-person graduating classes that are huge, massive schools in a weird area in a big city. You know what I'm saying? Okay, does every school have school shooting drills? Yes. And then BCB, we have tornado drills. But not everybody has tornado drills. A, no metal detector. B, public schools, no uniforms. C, well, not at my school, but there was something at a nearby school. However, teachers and students aren't fucking like that at all. Okay, so there's always something in the district. I will give BCB that. There's something in the district somewhere that there's always like, okay, some teacher's fucking a kid, right? Like, that's a thing. We don't ever have proof, but we kind of know it. Okay? And I'm not in the city. Oh no, dude, like mine was considered a lot and we had 400. So, I mean, like, that's obviously because it was here in Iowa, but yes, we have a cop. He's lit as hell. See, that's what I'm saying. And when I say washed up cop, it's usually like a dude that doesn't give a shit. He's vibing. He's not really on the force anymore. He's like semi-retired. That's like usually the cop that's walking through the school. You know what I'm saying? Like usually just kind of washed cops usually. We only had fire drills a few times a year. That's fair. Well, yeah, like we have like tornado drills and not probably everybody has that because we were in the Midwest. I don't know. They weren't happening when I was in school. We had code yellows, like a bank was robbed or a crazy person running around, but not shooting. We didn't really have much shooting, like school shooting drills either. We never really did. I think we did a couple times since Columbine. Okay, have they missed? Bro, I don't think the Rockets have missed. Oh my God. Yeah, no, that's fair too. If they're actual cops, then yeah, it's probably because of the bigger district. You know what I'm saying? We have 2 for the district. Ours has to get involved for legal matters like drugs and stuff. Fair. Ours is more like just so, you know, like some of the crazy bitches like were pulling each other's hair and shit. So like, you know, they got to break that shit up. But that's about it. I did read stuff about children being arrested in the U.S. Like some 10-year-old autistic kid got put in handcuffs. Yeah, that's just because the U.S. is fucking crazy. There's probably no reason to put that kid in handcuffs, but you know, like they got to make it a big deal probably. Yo, I know a teacher out here that actually got pregnant by a kid in her class and is now in prison. The kid's fam is raising the baby. Okay. See, that's what I'm saying, Jessica D, is like, first and foremost, why is there still a kid, you know? Shit would have been snipped. Like that don't make no motherfucking sense. A. B. That's insane. But that's Memphis. Like that sounds kind of Memphis to me. You know what I'm saying? Memphis 10. No. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of makes sense. Memphis gets crazy. Memphis likes to get a little fucking lit. You know what I'm saying? That's wild. I could always tell when we were having a fire drill. The officer at my middle school asked me how I knew every time. Okay, Ted. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, this little man. Oh, this little man is pumped, dude. Dude, tell it up. I don't think the Rockets have missed once, dude. This is fucking crazy. I just look over and it's like already 27-12 and I'm like, okay, so they just haven't missed. Like, I don't think they've missed a shot yet. So like, there's nothing we can do against that. They look insane. But yeah, no. So there was one teacher that I remember from my high school that like he would always kind of like, he was definitely a predator, dude. But like he would kind of prey on women that were just turned. So like, you know, he's trying to say it's you know, oh, it's all good, it's legal, because it would be women that are in seniors that are turning 18, and then say that like, oh, he's fine. I'm like, nah, that's still pedophilia in my book, dude. He was preying. He was being a predator towards those kids. Like that's. Wait, why are we clicking that, Bubba? Come here. Oh. Help you with what, Bubba? You did it. Put it back on there. Dude is so hyper right now. Winnie, can you look everybody say hi? Say hi. No? Okay, never mind. He says fuck all ya. Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, put that one back. Thank you, baby. Okay. Okay. You're literally kicking my nutsack right now. Here we go. Alright. Bro's just out here actually kicking the jewels, dude. Are you going to bed at night? Yeah. No, he was just laying on here. Hey! You got a million different colors on him. Why don't you go show everybody? No.
Alright,
here's your other hat. No.
I'm going.
Mel, it's my background, dude. What do you want me to do?
I don't give a rat's ass.
It's my background. Like,
thank you.
I gotta put the. I'm gonna already have to buy a lock for the room. Lock everybody out.
Tell him 99.
Dude, BCB, welcome to my life, dude. And I don't do well with that shit. Like, I've never done well with that shit. Like, things getting destroyed and some of that. So it's like, it's not a great look. Like, I get a little more angry than I should have. Come here. Big hug. Oh. No, we don't need. Oh.
I know.
Dude's not gonna go to sleep. Okay, give me a hug, Bubba. Big hug. Big hug. Thank you. Thank you, baby. Okay, have a good night, Bubba. I love you. Good night, baby. I love you. Jeez Louise, bud. God damn. Dude, bro is on another. Oh, where's the hats at? That dude is, yo, I mean, like, he's getting more and more to the closer to 2 years, you know? So like it's just hilarious. Wild times, dude. He's just crazy. Anyways. All right, well, so the Rockets are going to win. Or do we say that we have them exactly where we want them? Anyways. Once again, I'm asking if he brought the rug. No, well, Mel just did. You guys have seen the rug, right? It's a big W rug, dude. It's a W rug, for sure. Oh, I gotta crack my back. Yeah, it's a great rug. You know, it really pulls the room together, you know? Damn, dude. Damn, dude, that's fucking crazy. We also had a code yellow for the middle school a mile away having a small fire. Still don't know what we're talking about codes for. A code yellow? All right. I don't know. Ask the Brit. What? Some kid in my school got arrested for setting fire to the English block toilets. What the hell's an English block toilet? English block toilet. These are all unclogged toilets. I don't know what an English block toilet is. This where the like the block of the building, that block of the building. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I thought you were like explaining it like literally said set fire to the English block toilets, like it was you were describing a toilet. Okay. Got it. All right. Anyways. Yeah, it's dope. Yeah. I got you. Anyways, chat, so, dude, I don't think Ducey has made a shot since his return, by the way, so that's always fucking great. I know he's gonna have to get back into the rhythm, but, like, I need him to fix his shit ASAP, because we get the playoffs next month, so. What's the craziest thing to happen in your school? Craziest thing to happen. I don't really know. There wasn't like anything super crazy. There was always dumb shit, you know, like every year, like little senior activities that would happen and stuff like that, you know, but nothing like, oh, this one event happened that like was crazy, outrageous, wild. I don't really remember anything that would be worthy of that. I wasn't in Des Moines. Des Moines probably had some crazy shit. I was up in northern Iowa. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, like we had like, you know, like have you guys ever heard of like powder puff football games? You know what I'm saying? So like basically like there would be a school ran one where it was like senior girls versus junior girls or senior guys versus junior and like flag football and shit. But then there would always be one ran by just the students. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like Powerpuff Girl, but it's like Powerpuff football. I don't know, something weird. And like there would always be one ran by just the students outside the school. Like it would be like on a Sunday morning of fucking homecoming or whatever, and it would be like an all out crazy time. But like of course when I was a senior that year, they did senior girls versus junior girls, and there was this massive fucking fight at this place that we were at. It was nuts. Well, I mean, like besides that though, it wasn't like, oh, also the biggest thing that happened in my grade was this one dude I knew put on what was for homecoming game. It was just like stupid activity. Put on what was called Jello wrestling, which was like a really big deal because obviously it was basically like all out fucking, you know, crazy wrestling at this random park. It was wild. It just sounds like what, but like it was insane. Cops were called, all this shit, you know, whatever. But like that's not crazy to me. So like when BCB's like, what's the craziest thing that happened at your school? There wasn't anything like, you know, worthy of of like insanity. Connection, what's up? When I was in high school, there was a special needs kid that stabbed another kid with scissors. Yeah, okay, see, like that, no, not that I know of. Some special needs kid got caught whacking off in the library, but like that's not like, you know, that's not near as crazy as like, you know, someone getting stabbed, you know what I'm saying? Like I always wanted to put detergent in the pool. Okay, but see, like, dude, that's like the most 1970s thing I've ever heard in my life. That's like Grease, the movie Grease type shit. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Savvy? Dude, honestly, I've been waiting for you because the Rockets are giving the Knicks the dick right now, and I don't know what happened. Like, they just didn't miss for the entire quarter. Rockets haven't missed once, it feels like. But yeah, I mean, like, there was like fun, wild events that would happen in high school, but it was never like it was never like, you know, it was never like, oh, there was this one event that changed the school, like Columbine, you know. It wasn't something like that, dude. So when I was like 14 to 16, I went to a residential school for kids with autism, and everyone there was off their nut. Like a lot of crazy shit went down. I literally lived at the school like Hogwarts. BCB with that autism, dude, and just said, fuck it, I'm gonna live a bunch the magic, the ministry of magic, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yes! Turn it up, turn it up.
Connect Dion.
Turn it up, 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 turn it up.
I hadn't even been keeping up with it this evening, but good to hear. Yeah, it's really kind of bullshit. I tried blowing up the toilet with an M80 on graduation night, but it didn't go off. We tried setting up a delay on the fuse so we could run out of the bathroom. It didn't work. The fuck is an M80? Tism Hoggy is wild. I mean, that is literally what you just said, though, BCB. So, I mean, like, that's kind of wild, dude. You lived at Tism Hoggy, which is kind of insane to think about. It's a baby dynamite. Okay, see, like, you try to pull that into school these days, you're getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Tooth low-key trying to low-key become a terrorist. Tooth low-key admitting that he was becoming a terrorist and fucking as a senior. That's out of control, dude. Tooth low-key a domestic terrorist. Yeah, nowadays it's probably so different in high school, dude. I mean, I don't think anybody's throwing mini dynamites down there. You know what I'm saying? Did you ride the yellow buses? I did. Yep. Until junior high, and then my parents or my sister would take me to. My sisters would take me to school. And then BCB, we get well, and this differs per state, okay? But so I'm just talking in terms of Iowa. But we had school and work permits. So like if you pass driver's ed, which for me was like 7th grade or 8th grade, and then if you had like if you turned 14, so once you turned 14, you could have a school or a work permit where you could drive straight from school or home to school and back, or home to work and back. Yeah, maybe it was summer going into 8th, Savvy. It might have been summer going into 8th. I don't remember. I think it was summer. It was either summer going into 7th or something. Probably summer going into 8th. Probably summer going into 8th. And then, so all I remember is when Connor and I, there was, okay, going into 6th grade, going into 7th grade, going into 8th grade, those summers, those 3 summers, Connor and I, like you guys know Connor and I were literally sleeping over at each other's house every single night. You know what I'm saying? Like we'd be at one of our houses or something. And so one of those summers, I think it was going into 8th, because we would like signed up for the same driver's ed. So we would like wake up and go to driver's ed at like 6 a.m. and then come home. So that was, I think that was like going into 8th grade. So, but yeah, the work permit, the school permit was lit, because once you hit 14, you could have a school permit, which was kind of fucking crazy to think about. 14 or 15, maybe it was 15. It might have been 15. And then 16, you could do full license. Okay, 14 was a regular permit. So like, meaning you had to have somebody over the age of 18 in your passenger seat while you drove. 15 was the work and school permits, where you could drive alone from your house to school, your house to work and back or whatever. And then of course, you know, like you'd always be like, oh, ice cream was on my way home, but it's like 2 miles out of the way. You know what I'm saying? 16 was full drive by yourself, but you can't drive between midnight and 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. I think 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. So they didn't want you driving like pitch dark, basically. But like you had to have your car. You could not drive between like midnight and 6 a.m. or something. Then 17 is where it turns to you have no legality of stuff. Like you're fully good to go. You know, you can be out whenever. And then my parents, because they were dope, my curfew was always whatever I needed to be home with the car. So like, you know, either you got to be home by midnight, or then like when I hit 17, so like junior year, I can do whatever the fuck I want. Didn't matter. But yeah, so okay, so that's the same age in Tennessee, you're saying, Jessica D? Yeah. You do driver's ed at school. We did none of that real life skill stuff. No, it wasn't at school, BCB. It was third party companies that were doing the driver's ed. You're going to blow leaves in basically the nighttime? Okay, Savvy. Sick, dude. Like our sex ed was just talking about straight sex. They never mentioned you could be gay. Well, no, they didn't talk about that shit then either. It was mainly just like how a baby is consumed and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then like parts of the woman, parts of the man. That's it. Like it wasn't like, you know, it didn't like get into straight or gay or whatever sex shit. It just was like, it was during health class actually. How a baby is maybe not consumed. What am I trying to say? How a baby, listen, I'm not the one to ask about that. That's your government. I'm saying it's like how a baby is conceived. Thank you. Yeah. Conceived. I don't know. Go ask everybody in the fucking Epstein files how a baby's consumed, bro. They're the ones eating them. That's not me. But yes, conceived. Okay, yes. So like how the baby is, you know, how all that shit. Consuming is total. Yeah, conceived though. Conceived. Chat, listen, I've got allergies and I've got the biggest brain fog. I can't even tell you. Our sex ed was so bad when I first produced pre-cum, I thought something was wrong with me. I was confused. When my pee-pee feels like glue. Okay, like BCB giving it, like BCB going like fucking 20 years back in time telling us what's going on, dude. Like, all right, BCB, thanks, dude. Jesus Christ, bruh. What the fuck? What are we doing? Where have we gone, dude? But I mean, here's the deal, BCB. A lot of people, like in a lot of the, you know, the sex ed classes didn't really teach you that, dude. They really didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not gonna be like, hey, this is what pre-cum is. Like, you kind of just figured that out on your own, dude. I mean, like, we all have, dude, especially, okay, I will say as guys, now, like, women have that kind of thing too. But men have that, at least people I know, the men have that time they remember where you realized, oh shit, something's crazy down there. We all know that. We didn't know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the fact you thought you were dying, that's the craziest thing in the world, BCB. I mean, like, that's just like, you should know that from like learning either A, from like your friends, like, whoa, this happened, you know, and everybody's talking about it. Or you probably have seen porn by then, but that might be a United States thing because we were all fucking crazy. Also, you guys got to understand, this was the internet back then when it was like easy to see anything, as we talked about last night. I don't know how it was in England, but like, if you were 13 years old back then when I was like 13, you knew what the fuck was going on with shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing or whatever, but I mean, you knew what was going on. We didn't think we were dying. A connection tooth, you could probably back me up here. I don't know. It might have just been me, but yeah, we were not innocent children. They talked about being able to possibly get pregnant before busting. Yeah, they talked about like how serious, you know, the potential and the possibility of pregnancy was and everything, of course. Yeah. They talked about that. They talked about, you know, safety. They talked about precautions and shit. You know, they did all that. But yeah, I don't know. And I don't know what they do now. And like, it's going to be wild to see what they do when Winston gets that age. Like, I don't know what they do. I have no idea, you guys. As you know, I have not, like, I know I have a niece and nephews, and, you know, like Connor has a 10-year-old, you know, so like I've been around kids, don't get me wrong, but like I don't really pay attention or like am around them all the time. So I don't know what the fuck kids are doing these days like that. So I'm basically going into this whole dad thing like brand new, you know, like whatever we figure out with Winston is what we're gonna figure out. So what's up, you bot bish? Can you hand me the hats, please? Damn. I'd assume it's much better now. Yes, correct, BCB. Depending on where you're looking, depending on the school and stuff, it's 100% probably better. It's 100% probably better. Yeah. Anyways. All right. Well, I'm basically already losing my voice, so GG's. We actually had a law which got repealed like 10 years ago where it was illegal for teachers to teach about being gay or even mention being gay. That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. Oh yeah, also to Tyler Dubb and Savvy, I just want you to look at the score and realize that we are within 9 now, so get fucked. We are within 9 now, get fucked. Throat is tender, dude. The throat is tender, bud. Who's leading again? Hey, Tyler Dubb. Shut the fuck up. Allergies connection. So there's been crazy weather changes here, you know. I'm assuming you've been kind of going through the same things. Very stuffed though. I felt kind of gross the other day, but like now it's just all up in my head, dude. It's just allergies. Excuse me, what tooth? So yeah, it's a lot of allergies, dude. Correct connection. Like the other day, it was gorgeous, and then now the rest of the week, if I look at the weather, but my throat, like during my allergy bad season, I get stuffed, you know, like extremely bad, and then my throat's very dry. So like I'm coughing a lot because it's just straight dry. Not like I have a lot of mucus besides the mornings. It's just very, very dry. Yeah, it's gonna be like a high of like 48 tomorrow. Like what are we fucking doing with rain? No, they say 55 and then 62, then 53, then 43. And it's like, okay, so we're getting a real spring this year, but it's like, fuck off, dude. Like, that's crazy. What am I looking at? Throat coat. Caffeine free though. Herbal supplement. Throat coat. Yo. Mel. I'm trying to give you some of this throat coat. Mel, it's an herbal tea, dude. It's an herbal tea, Mel. Don't get fucking weird. It's crazy. Stacy Dub! Dude, Stacy Dub. Mel, what's your update with Disney Dreamlight? Yeah, but I don't remember what you said, though. Okay, so Mel went crazy the other day. She was playing a lot, Stacy Dub. She is currently waiting for the next update, which I think is like next week or 2 weeks from now. But I know you guys said that you have that event tomorrow or whatever, but yeah. Pretty sure I've told you this like 10 times, but take local honey. Go to your local market, get honey that's made around where you live, take a spoonful every day. No, I know, Connection. I tried that and I think it was working at one point, but then it didn't work. Yeah. Did Banks just say he's the throat goat? I could be if you need me to. Dude, we're within 6. Fucking go. So I think next week. Okay. Yeah, Stacy Dub, it's gonna be a great one. That's Pocahontas, right? April 8th? Yeah, that's next week. That's next Wednesday. So that I believe is Pocahontas. A confirmed bunk is not the throat goat. Shut up, Tyler Dub. If I ever gave you the goods, you'd be begging me for more, brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not play around here. You know? Like, let's not beat around the bush, literally. Okay? Like, yeah, Stacy, it's gonna be a great time. I'm very excited for you guys. Masters Week, Tiger gonna be watching. Yeah, from the fucking, hopefully from the fucking confinement of his own home, Connection. And not destroying the town or potentially other people by him driving under the influence every time he drives. You know what I'm saying? Fucking idiot. Fair enough, Toadub. Begging for more because there's little there already. With his? Maybe. Me? He'd be set. Dude is on one. No, he's a piece of shit, Connection. Like, listen, here's the deal. We all admit Tiger's always been a piece of shit. Okay? But like, we kind of are like, okay, he wanted to stay private with some shit. He had a sex addiction problem. Like, he did his thing, like, whatever, okay? But he was still the best golfer to ever play the game, right? But now, since his, like, you know, his Genesis crash, and then trying to come back, and then dating one of the fucking ex-Trump people and being weird about it online, and then now this one, I'm like, I'm so fucking done. I'm so fucking done. Dude is a weirdo. He's like, I'm committed to coming back healthier. Bitch, you've said that 18 times. You're done. Just retire. Like, you're ruining your legacy. Just knock it off. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gives a shit anymore. Like, it's very unfortunate. It's just like, no, nobody cares. I'm so disappointed. Agreed, he's tarnished. No, he really is. Like, it's kind of embarrassing. Like, everybody said Phil's tarnishing his by, you know, like, going to live and stuff. And I think he's done less to his legacy than Tiger has to himself, obviously. And it's like, I mean, Phil's crazy in his own way. Like, fuck Phil. But, like, people said that him going to live would be a bad thing, and it's like, yo, it's obviously not bad for him, dude. Just living on millions of dollars. Tiger's out here just, you know, still driving cars while being, you know, off the pills. Like, the fuck are you guys doing? Like, God, yeah, he just makes me mad, bro. I really was so excited to teach Winnie about Tiger and all stuff. I'm like, I ain't even doing that anymore. Bro can get fucked. Yeah, whatever. Anyways, all right. Now that I can't breathe out of my nose, update available. Whoa. I guess we got an update to do on the Xbox app, dude. Yeah. Feel bad for Charlie, dude. He's going to FSU, talking to schools. Dad's over here flipping cars. For real, though. And, like, everybody's like, oh, Charlie's going to be, like, the next, you know, #1 of the golf world. And it's like, I think he just went and finished last in one of his recent events. Like, no, he's not going to be as good as Tiger, let's be honest. We all had hopes, and he might, but, like, and he's probably going to be on the tour, but... Yeah, bro's chalked. Holy fuck, Talia. Where you been at, dog? What's good? What's goody? Goody. Yeah, but for real though, connection. It's very unfortunate. It's very, you know, disappointing. It's silence in September when he went to Utah. Utah? I don't know what happened. What are you talking about? Anyways. Yo, I'm tired. Been living life and dealing with kids and farm life. Been busy up in here. Facts, bro. Feel that. I mean, I don't feel the farm life and I don't feel any more kids than one child, but I feel bad for Charlie's been so... Oh, you... Oh, went way over my head, BCB. Oh, shit. Sorry. Went way over my head, dude. Binks has a cold. No, allergies, Talia. I'm good. It's just all right here, and then my throat is completely dry. It's just basically like the classic. We're starting to get fucked with the allergies. You know what I'm saying? We're starting to get really fucked with the allergies. That's basically it. It's just very bad. I mean, Talia, it's got to be terrible. Now, here's the deal. I don't even let Mel open the windows because I get really bad with allergies. Like both seasons, spring and fall, right? Some people only have one or the other. I have both. It's bad. Okay. Where you're at, where you're just like surrounded by fields of just fucking farm and stuff, dude. Yeah, that's got to be awful. If you have allergies and live out there, gotta be terrible. Gotta be terrible. Yeah, Gaz, it's bad up there too. I remember like my family up there, you know, Northeast also had really bad stuff going on. They were not happy about it, you know. What is this game? The Long Dark is a thoughtful exploration survival experience that challenges solo players to think for themselves as they explore an expansive frozen wilderness. In the aftermath of a geomagnetic disaster. There are no zombies, only you, the cold, and all the threats Mother Nature can muster. Interesting. New game on Game Pass. I don't know how new the game is. I shouldn't say that. It's new to Game Pass. That seems kind of dope. Yeah, no, BCB, not all that stuff is just not fun, dude. I have allergies when it comes to pressure changes. None of that I know of when it comes to pollen. Yeah, for me, it's like pollen, weather changes, you know, shit like that. It's not great. It's not great. I have a game for you. Talia, I have a game for you. It's called Crimson Desert. You know what I'm saying? England lost to motherfucking Japan. Last night we were so cooked. Yeah, fuck England, dude. I don't know why you guys no. Fuck England. Who am I going for again? What, Mel? Oh, see, now she's listening. She gets mad when she tries to talk earlier, and I said I thought she was talking to me, and she gets mad. Now she's listening. Spain is who I put. She's right. Spain, no. BCB, I want Switzerland to win because that would be fucking dope. But I put money. Remember, I put $5 on Spain winning it all. I put $5 on Spain winning it. But Switzerland is who I want to win. Yeah. No, Talia, yeah, it's literally going down as one of the best games of all time. But what game are you talking about? You've always got some funky ass games. That's not a bad bet. Well, it was the highest or like the best odds. You know what I'm saying? It was the best odds when we were talking about it. Oh, Mel. If you bet England, it's just a waste of money. Dude, they were like second or third on the best odds. But you said that they choke all the time, so it's like, all right, GG's. Ba-da-da-ba-ba-ba-bo. Oh, you playing South of Midnight? Oh, fuck yeah, you are. We've won the World Cup once in 1966. The ball didn't even cross the line. We robbed West Germany. Dude, back when it was West and East Germany. That's crazy shit, dog. Yeah, the Long Dark looks kind of cool, dude. Oh, Resident Evil 7 Biohazard came to Game Pass. That's fucking cool. I'm gonna have to tell Jen. Microsoft Bubble? Bro. All right, let's take a look. Talia. Okay, it's got positive reviews, which isn't a great sign. I always look for mostly positive or overwhelmingly positive, or you know what I'm saying? Not like regular positive. I want to see the negatives. There's got to be some hard negatives. And if not, then I want to know what's going on. Well, there are no negatives. Then why is it saying positive? What? Okay, hold on. Okay, let's see what the game is all about first. I don't know why I would say regular positive. That's weird. At least on March 4th this year. Okay, so earlier in the month. I like the colors. I like the colors a lot. Hold on. Oh, it's like a top down like that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be a fan of this one. So it's it's a city builder. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if I'd be a fan of that one, Talia. But I can see how this would be a great time consuming one. A good time consumer game. The only games like this where it's like top down like that I can enjoy are Zelda or Pokemon. Yeah, I don't do a lot of the building stuff. I like simulator games, as you guys know, like doing the actions of stuff. The building sims I'm not usually huge into. But I do like the art style though, Talia. It looks really cool. It looks pretty dope, dude. Look up Alchemy Factory. You've already told me about that one. I think that's another sim, like a building one. I'm pretty sure if I remember right, it's another building one. Alchemy Factory. Yep. Wait. Yeah. Heard good things though, which is dope. Yeah, I've heard good things about that one. I'm really just waiting on that farm to table. That's gonna be a really good one. And I know Mel's excited. Like I keep telling her about it. I think it's gonna be really good for her. Mine Mogul. Design and build a factory deep underground. Talia, all Talia wants to do is just build shit. Talia just wants to build shit, and I have zero patience enough to build, I don't think. That's why I never, like, I remember I had friends that got really deep into Roller Coaster Tycoon back in the day on like Windows 97 or whatever, you know? And she was like, they would always be like, hey, let's play it. And I'm like, okay, like I'll watch, but like I ain't playing it. I'm not really big into the building. The only time I'll build is like Minecraft, you know, and like building my house. But like taking the time to like build stuff like with, I just haven't done it. Because there are other building sims that I would love to play. Like there was one that where you build like little medieval towns and stuff, but I just never got into it. I don't know. I don't like those. So Mine Mogul is more of a factory in mining and automation. That's fair. That's fair. Make a mini town. Dude, for real, Gaz. I remember when they introduced the whole building aspect and I'm like, dude, what are we doing here? You know? I was not worried about building in Fallout. I was worrying about fucking shit up with nukes, you know? All right, well. Yeah, I haven't touched Crimson in a couple days though, so like I wouldn't mind playing it, so we can do that. But yeah, I don't I really wouldn't mind at this current time getting back into like a simulator game. I don't really know which one. We played that one last night, of course, it's always a banger, but you know. But like one that's more, you know, extreme or like competitive and sweaty kind of. I don't really know which one I would do again. Farm sim. Probably not. That's what I'm waiting on, Talia. There's a farm to table is what it's called. And basically you do a farm and then like you also have like an entire island that you can run around and do stuff and like collect stuff. And then you build a restaurant and you go farm to table with the food. No, that's fair, Gaz. Like it was dope. Okay, case in point, Hogwarts Legacy. They give you a whole aspect of the game with the vivariums and with the vivariums and all that shit and getting your own, you know, like getting your own, you know, area and stuff. I just never designed it or did anything with it. Same thing. I just was like, nah, I'm trying to explore and run around. I'm not trying to sit here and build, you know? Same thing. What's up, Ape? How you doing, Big Ape? What's up, dog? What's up, Big Ape? What's up, Big Ape? Wait, is this out now? When is this out? I swear I have this on my list. Well, the fucking venue I wanted ended up getting booked. Dude, shut up, Jessica D. They really took theirs instead of you actually being able to pay for it. Oh, it's just a month? Okay, but Jessica D, you're going from what date to what date now, if you do that? Let me see if this is the same one. Dream Painters, I think is what it was. Yeah. Be announced, dude. They don't even have a demo. What are they talking about? I've been dying for this game. It's been on my fucking wish list for a long time. That means it's coming out sometime if they're talking about it. I can't wait for that. But BCB, also to answer your question, sorry I never did. I don't know if I'm gonna get Directive 8020 or not. It looks dope. I might. But there's another space game coming out that I think I'd rather play for the meantime, and it's coming out at the end of April. And it's from Don't Nod, which is a fantastic fucking developer. Don't Nod is like Life is Strange, Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, which is like one of my recent favorite games. And they're basically making like a weird tense stealth action adventure in space, and that I'm looking forward to. The fact that it's Don't Nod, you know it's gonna be fucking gas. That one I am buying day one and probably playing. Like that one's gonna be good, brother. It's called Aphelion. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but let me say the description. Hunted on a frozen planet, astronaut Ariane must brave rugged landscapes and shifting realities to rescue her wounded partner Thomas. This action-packed sci-fi adventure blends exploration, traversal, and tense stealth gameplay. That's gonna be a good one. That's gonna be a good one. And the graphics look insane, dude. That one's gonna be good. Yeah. Anyways, alright, dude. We're not gonna do another night where we go 2 fucking hours without gaming. Let's just game, dude. Okay, A, that's like 2 months, Jessica D. B, that's a scary difference. That's like beautiful weather in the fall to potentially winter weather. I don't know what it gets like in Memphis. That I would not move the date that much. I thought you meant like from September to October. I'd be like, okay, fine, you know. Like when Mel and I, we got married on October 1st, right? And it was, even here in Iowa, like it was like 60 degrees and slightly sprinkling. It was beautiful because we did an outside wedding. And so it wasn't too hot. We were like, me and my guys are in our suits and shit. And of course we're hot, like, so that was awesome. Okay, well then you'd be okay, Jessica D, but imagine it's a really shitty day. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to tell you. That's a little creepy. That could be a little shitty. But I mean, again, it's your wedding. You do what you please. And if the venue's that good, ask if they do a discount because it's in December and that you got fucked on the last one. Be like, hey, give me a discount. Or just have a backup in case it gets really bad that, you know, it's shitty because of the weather and stuff, you know? Did that really not work? Hold on. Both load a lot, so everything we want. I mean, then you may need to do it. I would never do a December wedding here. I'll tell you that. Yo, the shit's not fucking going to this OBS screen. Ape. Sorry. Doing okay, just chilling and watching Edmonton Oilers versus Seattle Kraken. Has some checked out some flights to Canada since I've decided to try to plan a trip so I have something to look forward to when the day comes I'm able to travel again. Ape, did they, when do they clear you for traveling? I love this screen. Dude, I know, me too. I'm trying to fix it. I mean, I like how Savvy's talking shit when she thought we were playing a completely different game last night than we were actually playing. Yeah, this isn't working. I'm gonna have to restart my computer. Hold on. Dude, that was wild behavior. Dude, that was crazy shit from Savvy though. Like that was insane, bruh. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna restart my computer on here. I'm finna restart my computer. I didn't even say that in the chat, so no one knew that. No, Savvy, you did though, because like you said it. You said what you said in the chat, but then yes, you came to me in the DM and told me that you were definitely thinking of a different game, and I'm like, damn, that's fucking rude. You know what I'm saying? My mom is coming for Easter. We're going out to eat, so we don't have to worry about leftovers. Dude, fair enough, Stacy Dub. I don't know what people normally do for Easter. Like, is that like y'all make like big meals for Easter kind of thing? Is that like normal? Hello? 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 Oh, Mel's beating some bitches on South of Midnight right now, dude. Maybe this will be Mel's takeover game if somebody redeems it. Get rewards by purchasing or gifting subs to Binks' channel while they're live in Crimson Desert. Oh, chat. There you go. Anybody wants to play Crimson Desert and get some free shit? There you go. Limited to Thursday, 6:45 to 10, but really 9. But really 9, says the lady who says that she has to go to sleep early all the time, dude. We have to use, or we used to have ham in the trimmings. What does that mean? Just me and my mom for Easter, so we're just going to make it easy. No, that sounds good, dude. But what is ham in the trimmings? What does that mean? Trimmings, Michael. What the fuck are trimmings, dude? What, the scraps of the ham? What are we talking about? Fuck is we talking about right now? Ham in the trimmings. Ham in the trimmings. What are we talking about? What are trimmings, bruh? They will not do it before after the surgery, and when everything is as normal as it must be, but in around 5 to 6 months after it should I get back my life, or should I get my life back? Okay, good. So like 5 to 6 months. All right, Abe. Yes. Oh, ham and like all the fixins. Okay, that's what you mean. Okay. Is this what it's like not to have a college degree? Because I don't know what the fuck y'all are talking about with like your southern type lingo means. Like, what are we talking about? What are we even talking about, bruh? What the fuck is we talking about right now? Because I don't understand southern lingo about fixins and trimmings and butt fucking cousins and shit. Like, what am I supposed to know? Stacy Dub? That sounds fantastic, though. I'm happy for you that you're going out to eat on Easter. Like when folks say trimming the tree. It means accessories. Whoa. Trimming the tree doesn't mean that you're physically trimming the tree. Okay. So now, okay, that's fucking stupid. I'm sorry, apparently my intellect is too high to understand that trimming a tree means that you're trimming a tree. Hey, Mel. Question. If I tell you that I'm trimming a tree, would you first think in your mind that I'm talking about accessorizing a tree, or that I'm physically trimming a fucking tree because that's what I've said in English? Yeah, thank you. Like, fuck is you talking about? Thank you, Mel. Like, I'm sorry, we live in an area that apparently, dude, we live in Iowa. We don't have the greatest education. Apparently, we know that if we're trimming a tree, I'm trimming a tree. I'm not accessorizing a tree or eating with all the fixins. Jesus Christ, dude. I feel like I'm living in a totally different planet. You know what? I'm calling Connor. I have to make this a thing. They're all making me look like idiots. He better answer. He's probably sleeping because he's a bitch. He's not going to answer. Next is going to be Jake, but he's not going to answer either. See, there's Connor. He's not going to answer. Now Jake's not going to answer either. Maybe he might answer because he's like, why the fuck is this guy calling me right now? Like, you might think that there's like an emergency. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard, chat. I'm not accepting that.
Yes, bitch.
Okay, Jake, you're on stream here, and I need you to answer a question, okay?
Yeah.
If I say to you, okay, that I'm trimming the tree, do you think that that means that I am physically trimming a tree or that I am accessorizing a tree?
Huh?
Thank you. That's all I need to know. I am getting roasted because apparently trimming the tree means accessorizing it.
Like a tree.
Like they're saying like a Christmas tree. If you're like, I'm trimming the tree.
No.
Thank you. Apparently this is what it's like to actually be like having higher IQ. Thank you, Jake. I appreciate you.
Anytime, brother.
Bye-bye. Okay. Connor would also say the same thing. You guys are all wrong and you're all stupid.
Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage.
That's you. What? Christmas tree or not, it doesn't matter. Nobody says trimming the tree, bro. Trimming the tree means that you are like trimming it up. Because people I know have real trees in their house for Christmas. But then again, what do I know? I don't celebrate the shit. Oh my God, dude. Listen, I'm saying, Gaz, if I ask anyone around me in my circle, no one's gonna know what the fuck you guys are talking about. Nobody. I didn't even text him first. Nobody's gonna know what you guys are talking about. Even Mel, who celebrated Christmas growing up, has no idea what you guys are talking about. No, Stacy Dub, we actually live for this. I'm actually very am thankful you came in and said that. Yes! We live for these discussions in this chat. It makes for very good conversations. But for real? No. No. Some things I like learning, like some like random catchphrasey type stuff from different parts of the states. I enjoy that. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. No, see, Jessica D, that doesn't make any sense. No, nobody's saying that. Nobody's saying that. Ain't nobody's saying that, dude. Stacy's like, I'm sorry for what I've caused. Okay, so there's your problem right there, is you think I'm listening to a 1950s Dr. Seuss song about stealing Christmas as an atheist who grew up Jew. So the problem there, Tooth, is that I have no fucking clue what this song is. No idea. No idea what the song is. But they're wrong also. Unless they're trimming the tree to make it look nice, not by accessorizing it. Y'all fucking tripping. Y'all fucking tripping. That's what I'm talking about, guys. That you have consent. Okay, let's see if I can get OBS to work. That was the whole point of restarting the computer. I like how I could have been in a deathly emergency and Jake's response of answering the phone is yes, bitch. In like the most monotone voice I've ever heard. Okay, did this work? It didn't work. Okay, hold on. Everybody wait. We gotta unplug the capture card. Y'all looking at my ass? No, Savvy, we can't play COD. I don't think there's any ranked right now. I don't think there's ranked for like another week, probably, to be honest with you. Dude, Gas, that's fucking crazy, bro. You're almost at 7 years. You want me to lose this followage? Collect 10 cats before... Dude, I'm trying to work on 1 right now. Get to meowing. Might actually enjoy COD. Savvy, playing pubs? Oh, Savvy, is this the same thing you mean playing pubs as in like what I was telling you from the beginning of the release of COD, playing pubs that I wanted to blow my brains out? You mean that one? That's what you want me to play? It's still not working, dude. This is fucking crazy. I really don't know. What's up, Scott? I really don't know what's going on. Hey, Scott. Question. No, see, Scott's in the South. He's gonna know this stupid shit. He's gonna agree with this. Okay, hold on. Scott, if someone hits you up and says, if you hit somebody up and say, like, it's around Christmas time, and you say, what's good, dog? What you up to? And then your buddy's like, oh, nothing, just trimming the tree. What you up to? Do you think that they are trimming the tree, or do you think that they are accessorizing the tree? Right off rip. Right off rip, what do you think that they're telling you? That they are trimming their tree, like they're, you know, making sure it looks good, or that they are accessorizing their tree? He might not, he might know that though. That's the problem. accessories. See what I'm saying? Be fair, I never said trimming when talking about a tree, but I do know when it comes to meat that you say trimmings. No. Wait, because you're cutting me. I still don't even understand the meat one. I would say answer B is the right one. Accessories? Yeah, no, I don't. You not knowing is the problem. No, I'm not the only one though, so I'm trying to say. Like, that doesn't make any sense, Doc. What do you think it is? Dude, I meant like trimming. They were talking about trimming. So I'm like, oh, y'all are trimming the fucking tree. Okay. Or trimming meat. When I say I'm cutting grass, I say trimming instead of weed whacking. Thank you. Okay, Scott, in that sense, are you accessorizing your grass? Are you putting lights and ornaments and shit up on your grass? No. Case in point. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Thank you. Rest of my case. Okay. Open preview to the 4K. It can be used both ways. I know, it makes no sense. The other one sounds stupid. Oh, so there's no projector. There's no... It's not coming up. That's the problem. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. We're going to uninstall OBS and do this again. Chat, why is it that, like, there always has to be something going wrong on this fucking stream, dude? Uninstall. We're going to reinstall. I have to close Discord and my browser. OBS, what the fuck we doing, dog? Hold on. That's the English language, bro. Dude, that's facts, though. Okay. That's actually the funniest thing. That Scott literally just proved my point and said, to be fair, I haven't heard trim a tree until I moved down south. That's funny. Oh, that's good. That's what I was trying to say. Okay. No, the beginning question was, what do you mean you're having ham and trimmings? We all said like side dishes, the accessories, the ham. It's like trimming the Christmas tree. Yes. Okay. That's all still a problem because the message was ham in the trimmings, and I didn't know what ham in trimmings means. So I was confused on that. Is cheesecake a cake or a pie? Mel says it's a cheesecake. Fuck. I'm honestly leaning more towards a pie. I'm leaning more towards a pie. I think it's a pie. I think. I would argue a pie more than a cake. When we were setting up Christmas at work, he said to go in order by trim a tree, then trim a home. And I was like, the fuck you talking about? That's what I'm saying. Yes! That's what I'm saying. Okay. It's in a crust and typically made in a pie pan. I'd say pie. That's what I'm saying. Dude, I'm trying to Crimson Desert it up right now, Scott, but like my fucking capture card isn't working apparently. Or my OBS isn't. Dude, it's not working, period. Usually it's like, oh, I have to unplug it. Oh, I have to do this or that. It's not doing anything. What is that Champions flag top right? That one? New York Liberty. When they won the WNBA finals, it was their pendant. I can't see the team. Yeah, I threw it up there and realized it's probably very hard to see. I just like hanging it up. You know, this is obviously kind of my my little you know, my room, my area, you know. Yeah, it would have been from 24. So would have been from like October of 2024. I missed the 13th line that was messed up back in the day. Dude, that room was so garbage too. Like, I'm so glad we're out of there. For real though. You know what's weird is I can't go to it either. Like something's wrong with it. Hold on. Let me try something really quick. Let me update the firmware. See if there is a firmware update, I should say. Oh shit, it's probably not hooked up to this. Oh wait, yeah, it is, duh. I think it's going in HDMI. No. Oh, it's HDMIing to this. Okay, so. Okay, I gotta update on this. Let's see. Chat, now we're just scrapping another stream apparently, dude. Even though we had fantastic conversations tonight. I'm like literally just now troubleshooting this. How do I get... I don't know how to update it. Hold up. download and install the latest version of that. Disconnect it. Okay, wait, hold up. Okay, I have to disconnect the HDMI cables. Okay. Okay. Press and hold the control key on your keyboard, and while doing so, click on the preferences icon top right corner. Okay. Update firmware. I think it's already updated. You're up to date. Damn. Great. What if we tried a new HDMI cable? Dude, I'm a fucking joke now, Toad. I can't do anything. I don't think I have another one. This is the display port. Usually gotta pay extra to see calves like that, bro. I'm waiting for the Knicks to just completely turn the game around in the final quarter. I mean, you would think so, Savvy, but from what I've been trying to see, we haven't even, we've gotten it close once and then we let it go again. We're not winning this. Dude, you know what? You want to know okay, tin hats on. Tin hats on. Here's what I'm thinking. Okay, you ready for dude, this sure makes my belly look huge. I swear it's not that big. Why does it make it look huge? Anyways. Tin hats on. I think we're trying to throw for the Raptors. I think we're trying to go down to 4 so we can have the Raptors. Like, why is Mo not even in? Mo's not even playing. Dude, it's very weird. I feel like I'm not meant to see that. Nah. Okay. To that hairline. Okay, we don't gotta be a fucking bitch now, Savvy. Chill out. My shit's fine. Chill out. Relax. Okay. I don't know. Not you. Who are you talking about then? Okay, wait. I gotta plug that back in. Why would I want to read your message, Todd, when I read it in my brain? Don't need to read that out loud. Later guy Bunk hates it because I'm not gonna read your Nick slander. Shut the fuck up, Tyler Dub. I gotta fix this. This is driving me nuts. I can't. No, I'll play a game. You guys just can't see it. That's fine. Dude, it's totally broke. I think something's not registering correctly in my settings though. Because if this was working correctly, oh dude, oh my, wait a minute. No, it's chalked. I'm actually genuinely nervous because I don't know what's going on. Because the weird thing is, like if I go this, I should be able to see my mouse and I can't see it. I'm gonna try to look this up.
Hey guys, you know what it is. You don't crash your.
Hey guys. A lot of these are for like. I don't know if it's the fucking capture card or what. See, that's fucked up. Okay, so so you guys see the screen you're seeing, right? No, I have not done anything. Have not done anything. And the card I just checked is updated firmware and everything. Something that I have noticed is when it's working normally, okay, which by the way, in my settings, it is detecting that there is a monitor there, like a third monitor, which means it's the capture card's monitor, okay? I could go to that screen over here and my mouse would be there. Like I could go to it like a screen and you guys would see the mouse, but I can't see it, but I can see it on my OBS. Like you guys can see it. It's not working. There's no fucking mouse. I'm not even able to access that screen. So that in my brain, my troubleshooting brain is making me think that's probably why it's not showing anything, because it's like not showing it. Let me check this out. So, I mean, it's definitely not working. But it's showing the preview. Dude, yeah, you guys wanted a simulator? Here you go. And my throat is fucking burning. Funny enough, yes, I've restarted my computer twice. And unplugged everything. I don't understand. Dude, this is driving me nuts, chat. I don't like even know what to look up. That's what's so infuriating when you're trying to like do this, because it's registering that fucking... It's registering the display. Like it knows it's there. That was flickering this screen. Why? Dude, did something happen to my Nvidia? Now I lost my sound. Dude, it's just single-handedly not working, chat. Dude, I really don't know. Like I've never had it. Dude, that's why. You guys, it's OBS. This is better than watch the Knicks. Bruins. You want to know something insane, Bruins? We were playing COD every fucking day for weeks on stream. Savvy here was like, where's Bruins, dude? He's missing good times that he would want to see COD. Haven't seen you in fucking what feels like a year. The only reason I'm saying it might be OBS okay, but that might not be the issue. If you look, this is what's kind of fucked up. If you look at the bottom right of your screen, 646 is when I opened OBS. The screen is frozen to 646. Okay, so that's what right now, what's got my brain going. The issue with that, though, is that I still can't, like, you guys aren't going to see the mouse, but when I drag my left mouse over there, it's still right there. Like, if I put my mouse against the left side of the screen, I shouldn't be able to take it right back out. That was better than Savvy. Savvy was getting fucking shit on. Nah, she was getting shit on in fucking rank, dude. To the point where she won't play anymore now. Okay. Well, chat, here's the deal. I hate to do this, but here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna chalk. I don't play with him anymore. I know. She really doesn't play with me anymore at all. I don't get it. She fucking hates Mel, myself, Jake. She hates all of us. Okay. So I'm gonna chalk this. And I'm gonna try to work on this laptop that I can't right now because it's live. I can't do anything with it. Actually driving me mad because we can't just have a normal fucking week of stream ever. I didn't do anything, Bruins. She just doesn't want to play ranked, dude. Anyways, Bruins, come back tomorrow. 6:45 p.m. Central. Come back tomorrow. Okay? We missed having you in here. It's great to see you again. I'm going to try to troubleshoot the shit out of this. So I'm going to try my hardest. Loveless tonight. 260 stream streak and BCB with a 3 stream streak. Shout out to both of you. Thank you. My voice will definitely not be better because I can already feel it going. Like I might not even have a voice tomorrow. Which is not good because I have a ton of meetings to do tomorrow. And Thursday. But I'm going to try to fix this. That's my one job. So I'm going to see if I can do it. I love you guys. I don't know why this all keeps going wrong. And it's getting worse and worse the farther and farther I get into my streaming career, and I don't get it. So I will see y'all on the flip side. Tomorrow night, 6:45 p.m. Central. Even if it's not fixed, I'm going live on Just Chatting. I don't care. So I will see you guys there. Smell ya.